Hey folks, back here at you, Facebook Live with Les on the road. Southern gospel music, memorabilia, memories, ministry, and sinus infection. I am in Alabama on my way to Birmingham. I'm passing Coleman's next 4 exits, so that's where I am on I-65, passing the various Coleman, Alabama exits. And I'm headed to Birmingham, and then tomorrow into Mississippi, and then back up into Alabama, headed home just for a quick 2-day radio tour. Started after church this morning, which was wonderful to be in church. I promise you that. That was great. And so I'm supposed to be at a 6 o'clock meeting in Birmingham. So got to take my wife Bev to lunch, and then pack and head out for a 3-hour or so jaunt to Birmingham. So that's what's going on. And in this tour, I'll be representing many artists in this tour. It's not for me. It's for Family Music Group, not only the label, but the radio compilation and radio promotions. So it'll be Family Music Group label artists, Butler Music Group label artists, and many of the great independents that I represent. I'm very blessed, very, 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 very blessed to work with just the best. I mean, top notch. They're the best, period. And so Alabama and Mississippi, I'm bringing them to you. I've got some stuff for some DJs. Going to spend some time with them. Just tell them how much we appreciate them, because we sure do. This is my 42nd year as a Southern Gospel DJ, and I know what it takes to do it right, to do it well, and the kind of effort and the kind of hours and just all of that. And so I do this. I've done this for years. I've done these radio tours for years and years and years and years. And so it's just one that we're doing. And it's been, I tried, I think in March was the first one, when the coronavirus just started and everything got shut down. And so we had to stay home. And many of the radio stations literally didn't open until into June and July. So even though things started to open up a little bit from a travel standpoint, radio stations weren't open. Programmers were programming their stations from their homes and that kind of thing. And so I have tried multiple times. I've had several of these on the books and had to cancel all of them in March, April, May, June, and here we are at the very end of July, finally getting to do a couple days. And then not this upcoming week, but the following week, Lord willing, I'm going to be going into Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, and hitting a whole bunch of stations, and just appreciating them. We got to have Southern Gospel Radio. That's just all there is to it, to get the message of the gospel out. And I know I've been blessed to be at the very, very peak of the mountain in radio, running the largest network in Southern Gospel music. And I've also been on small market AM stations, small market FM stations, large market FM and networks. I've literally done every conceivable category of radio you can do. And now I'm doing syndicated radio. So literally every category. And in the small markets and the AMs and the small market FMs, listen, man, these DJs, they get minimum wage. They sell commercials, write commercials, do radio shows, go out and mow the yard. They're weed whacking. They're doing the plumbing. They're writing commercials, producing the commercials, selling the commercials, getting preachers on and off the air. It's unbelievable. I'm telling you, if you've never done it, you simply have no idea. It's just unbelievable what these DJs do, and they're just underappreciated, period. And so we got to go love on them. That's what I'm going to do today and tomorrow and next week for 3 days in Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, and so forth. So, and it's an honor to do it. They're great folks. Let's see who's with us on here today. Now, I'm traveling, I'm driving and everything, so you got to bear with me. Hello, Patty from Ohio. Hey, Brother Les, she says. And then there's my Aunt Sue. All right. We got trucks and cars and all kinds of folks going by us here. Let's see here. We got Regina. How you doing, Regina Beener? Regina Leaf. Speaking of radio DJs, I'm having to do what I can here, folks, and it's not all that good. I'm so sorry. I'm doing my best. And it's not too good. Hang tight here. Let me see if I can do something to help matters a little bit. How's that? That's a little better. All right. Let me reel this back a little there. There you go. All right. It's tough to be your own bus driver, your own promotion man, your own cameraman, and your own online host. Hello, Leroy Goodman. Hello, Glenn Miller. See you tomorrow. Yes, sir. I'm going to be there at 8 o'clock on the air with you tomorrow in Mississippi, 8 a.m. Hello, Nancy Clark Truitt. So I tell you what, let's do here. What do you say we play some music from some folks that I want to be representing at radio whenever I go to all these places here? Let's see. There's Scott Napier. Hello, Scott. Regina says, I know how it works for 26 years. Yes, you do, Regina. You know exactly what it takes to be a DJ Monday through Sunday, and it's just tough. And we love them. We love all you DJs, including you, Regina. Glendon Phil. Somebody else that I just missed. Devin Smith. Hello. Hello, Nicole. Okay, so let me play. Let me play something here. From one of the artists that I'm representing on this radio tour. It happens to be a family music group radio artist. Let me dial it up here. From Barry Rowland and Deliverance. Like It's Already Done. I love this song. Listen to this lyric from Hyla Faye Rowland, one of the greatest ever.
How can I get through this trial today? Walk out in victory when it seems there's no way.
Yeah.
My trembling heart turns toward the crucified one, and my lips just start praising like it's already.
What a great thought. We ought to have that kind of faith. Just start praising like it's already done.
Still rocking from the force of the storm. The waves are still breaking, but I'm not alone. The sea's old master said, "Lo, I am come." Now I rest while I'm waiting, like it's already.
Now I rest while I'm waiting, like it's already done. Hyla Faye Rowland, my word.
Promises,
Yeah.
precious to me. How could I forget? He's all that I need. So while I am waiting, let the storm
ever been in a storm like that? Go ahead, storm, rage on. I'm just going to rest. Like it's already done. My. Kyla Faye Rowland. I just want to give you some applause. That right there is some songwriting. You know, her son and his group, Barry Rowland and Deliverance, they can do it too, can't they? Wonderful, wonderful job. That is their brand new song to radio. And this radio tour, we're just reminding DJs about that song and the many others that I'm working right now, the many other artists. And so that's one right there from Family Music Group. They're on our label. And wonderful folks. Love Barry Rowland and Deliverance. And, okay, how about another one? We got... Also, they graduated from Butler Music Group to the top label here of late because, well, they're really good. They've had 10 consecutive Singing News #1 songs. That's right, folks. You heard me correctly. 10. That's the number after 9 and the number before 11. 10 consecutive #1 songs. And I'm talking about Heaven's Mountain Band from Red Bay, Alabama. Speaking of Alabama, I'm right here in their hometown. Matter of fact, I saw some of their folks and relatives. Well, outlaws anyway. There's Robert and Chrissy. They're on there. And there's Adam. Who else is on here? There's Derek. Derek, I hope you're feeling better. Well, brother Derek got himself a big dose of the Conrad virus. So I hope he's doing better. Vicky Fields, good to see you. Hello, Joy Holden from South Carolina. You made it home. Glad you made it home. Me and Matt and Miss Joy, we worked together 3 days this week. Did a little tracking, did a little singing. She's coming back. We're going to do a little more singing. We're going to do some background singing. Then we're going to do some mixing and some mastering. And then we're going to be sending some things out to radio that I think is going to bless a bunch of folks. So we had a good week and a whole lot of work yet to come. You know, most artists are doing 8 to 10 song like EP, and some still doing albums now, or like 6 to 10 songs really. Well, Miss Joy's doing 17. That's right, I said 17. That's the number after 16 and the one after and one before 18. 17. She wrote several. Got several of the top writers in Southern gospel music to also contribute. So that's. We go, Joy. Glad you got home. Loretta Hall, good to see you. Who else we got here? Greg Davis. All right. I'm trying to drive and read. Let me just keep going here. So, okay. So it is now time for the group that's had 10 consecutive bluegrass gospel #1 songs. And their new single is I Know the Tomb is Empty. What say we play it right now? Bluegrass gospel from the state of Alabama while driving through the state of Alabama with Heaven's Mountain Band. Facebook Live with Les on the road.
Early that blessed morning, Mary came to the place where the body of Jesus had been wrapped in
Hello, Kevin.
When her master said,
aren't you glad the tomb is empty? Why seek ye the living here among the dead? He's not in a tomb anymore.
The tomb is empty.
The tomb is empty.
Oh, come and see.
Oh, come and see.
I know the tube's empty too, Roger.
is empty because he lives in me. Yes, he lives in me.
Yeah, I spoke to him today. He's doing fine. Somebody's throwing hearts all over the place.
I've not seen the place where my Jesus died,
Me neither, Roger. I haven't seen it.
or looked in the tomb where he lay inside.
Me neither. I haven't seen inside there.
I have all the proof
I love that line.
that I'll ever need.
I have all the proof I'll ever need.
To know the tomb is empty because he lives in me.
All the proof I need right there.
The tomb is empty.
The tomb is empty.
Oh, come and see.
Oh, come and see. My Lord has risen.
My Lord has risen.
And spoken to me.
He spoke to me. His life for mine.
His life for mine.
At Calvary.
I'm singing bass with Heaven's Mountain Band.
I know the tomb is empty.
The tomb is empty because he lives in me. He lives in me. His life for mine.
His life for mine.
At Calvary.
I know the tomb is empty.
The tomb is empty
I know it.
because he lives in me. He lives in
Yeah, man. I know the tomb is empty because he lives in me. And he's not dead because I talked to him today. And he talked to me. You say, now hold on, Brother Les. What do you mean he talked to you? He sure did. He talked to me. I opened up his word and he started speaking right out of the gate. Aren't you glad for that? Yeah. Radio tour time. I'm taking you on the road with me on this radio tour. I can't get my phone to do right, but that's okay. We'll just hang on best we can. Did you like Heaven's Mountain Band there? Hello, Joel Johnson. Hello, Regina Leithingen. Love those folks. Yeah, man. Everybody loves Heaven's Mountain Band. No doubt about that. All right, let's see who else we got. Okay, here's somebody else taking on the radio tour with us. I'll play a song by, speaking of DJs, well, he's a DJ himself in Dayton, Ohio. I'm talking about Tim Livingston. Now, he's got a new song called Make the Last Days Count. Don't count the last days, make the last days count. Let's listen to some Tim. Just driving down I-65. Headed to Birmingham there, Robert Chrissy.
I've always heard we're living in the end of times. To be honest, some days I just want to run and hide.
We're living in them right now,
But
folks.
we're called to be the light in a world that's growing dark. Lord, help me make a difference as I press toward the mark. I'm gonna love my neighbor when we don't see eye to eye. I'm gonna share the gospel, cause he's still changing lives. I'm gonna give
We need to do that.
hope at any cost for a lost soul to be found. I don't wanna count the last days. I wanna make the last days count.
Boy, that's a good thought right there.
He said there would be wars and famine in the land,
We're there.
and hate just seems to rule the day. It's getting out of hand.
We shown up
No
there.
matter what the headlines read, his promises are true. I will not grow weary, cause I know what to do. I'm gonna love my neighbor when we don't see eye to eye. I'm gonna share the gospel, cause he's still changing lives. I'm gonna give hope at any cost.
Gotta give them hope, folks.
So to be found.
Ain't much hope today. We gotta give it to them. It's up to us.
I wanna make the last days count. When that neighbor when we don't see eye to eye. I'm gonna share the gospel, cause he's still changing lives. Wanna give hope at any cost for a lost soul to be found. I don't wanna count the last days. I wanna make the last days count. I don't wanna count the last days. I wanna make the last days count. Yeah.
What about it? There's Tim Livingston. Want to make the last days count. Boy, and we are in the last days, folks. Listen to me now. We're in the last days. And we better make them count. I'm talking about counting for Christ. Because if we are in the last days, all the work that we're doing to hoard up all the gold and silver we got is going to be worthless, going to melt. So in these last days, with the kind of world that we're in, and the turmoil and the strife and the hatred and the godlessness and the godlessness and the godlessness that's in this country, we better take them Jesus while we can. We better make these last days count. Amen. We better make it count. Amen. Well, I tell you what, I got to watch what I'm doing. I think like within 25 miles, I got to do something. Then I got to do something else, and then I'm there in Birmingham. Hello. That was what you call a tire that was thrown at me there, a busted tire. Pardon me. So I am going to watch what's going on here. Then I'll tell you what, maybe later tonight I'll come back in my drive from Birmingham into Mississippi. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But tomorrow I've got lots of driving to do in between radio stations, so I'll be coming your way, and I'll be playing more music from artists that's featured that I'm taking with me on this radio tour. I mean, I've got Bama Bluegrass, and I've got we just played Barry Rowland and Deliverance, and Tim Livingston and Heaven's Mountain Band, and the Bachelor Family independent artists that we're getting ready to record another record on. Chelsea Estes, Sherry Taylor, just wonderful female soloist. Fields of Grace, Goulds, Heart to Heart, man, with their number 25 song of the country, Happy Glad Day. I'll play that one for you sometime tomorrow. The Millers, wonderful family group from Virginia. Paul Boland just cut a new record on him, tracking this past week on him. Thurston's, Tim Davis, some more bluegrass gospel. Williamson's, Old Time Preachers Quartet. So we're going to feature a whole bunch of music maybe a little bit later tonight. Not sure, maybe. Certainly various times throughout the day tomorrow. I mean, throughout the morning, afternoon, maybe even into the evening. And I'll be coming to you, too, with Facebook Lives at all these radio stations where I'm going. And so you'll be able to get some behind-the-scenes stuff there. So over the next about 24 hours, be keeping an eye on your old buddy Les at Facebook Live, and we'll have a big time, okay? I'm going to sign off now so I can figure out exactly where I'm going here in Birmingham. All right? Facebook Live with Les, Southern Gospel Music, Memorabilia, Music and Ministry. Signing off.